Our Father which art in heaven.
Yes.
Don't interrupt me. I'm praying.
But you called me.
Called you? I didn't call you. I'm praying. Our Father which art in heaven.
There, you did it again.
Did what?
You called me. You said, Our Father which art in heaven. Here I am. What's on your mind?
But I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying my prayers for the day. I always say the Lord's Prayer. Makes me feel good. Kind of like getting a chore done.
All right, go on.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hold it. What do you mean by that?
By what?
By hallowed be thy name.
It means, good grief, I don't know what it means. How should I know? It's just a part of the prayer. By the way, what does it mean?
It means honored, holy, wonderful.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I've never really thought about what hallowed meant before. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Do you really mean that?
Well, sure, why not?
What are you doing about it?
Doing? Well, nothing, I guess. I just think it'd be really neat if you got control of everything down here, like I know you have up there.
Have I got control of you?
I go to church.
That isn't what I asked you. What about that habit of lust you have? And your bad temper? You've really got a problem there. The way you spend your money all on yourself. What about the kind of movies you watch?
Stop picking on me. I'm just as good as some of the rest of those phonies in church.
Excuse me, but I thought you were praying for my will to be done. If that is to happen, it will have to start with the ones who are praying for it. Like you, for instance.
Oh, all right. I guess I would like to cut out some of those things. You know, it would be really nice to be free.
Well, I could name some things.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could. I really do want to be free, though. I do.
Good. Now we're really getting somewhere. We will work together, you and I. Some victories can truly be won. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Look, Lord, I really need to finish up here. This is taking a lot longer than it usually does. Give us this day our daily bread.
I have provided the bread, but you're not eating enough.
What is this? Criticize me day? For the record, you're the one that gave me this metabolism. Here I was, simply doing my religious chore, and you bust in and remind me of all my hang-ups.
Praying is a dangerous thing. You could wind up changed, you know. That's why I'm trying to get across to you. You called me, and here I am. It's too late to stop now. Keep praying. I'm interested in the next part of your prayer. Well, go on.
I'm scared too.
Scared? Of what?
Because I know what you'll say.
Try me and see.
Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors.
What about Linda?
See? I knew it! I knew you'd bring her up. Why, Lord? She told lies about me. She cheated me out of money. She never did pay back that debt she owes me. I've sworn to get even with her.
But what about your prayer?
Well, I didn't mean it.
Well, at least you're honest. But it's not much fun carrying that load of bitterness around inside, is it?
No, but I'll feel better as soon as I get even. Boy, I've got some plans for old Linda. She'll wish she never did me any harm.
You won't feel any better. You'll feel worse. Revenge is not sweet. Think of how unhappy you already are. But I can change all that.
You can? How?
Forgive Linda as I have forgiven you. Then the hate and sin will be Linda's problem and not yours. You may lose the money, but you will have settled your heart.
But Lord, I can't Linda.
Then I can't forgive you.
Oh, you're right. You always are. And more than I want revenge on Linda, I want to be right with you. All right. All right. I forgive Linda. And Lord, please help her to find the right road in life. I mean, now that I think about it, anybody that goes around doing the types of things that she does to people has got to be out of it. Some way, somehow, lead her towards you. And please help me to forget it too.
There now. Wonderful. How do you feel?
Well, I feel pretty great. You know, I think I'll be able to go to bed tonight and get a good night's rest because I won't be so filled with hatred and wanting to get revenge towards Linda.
Okay, you're not through with your prayer. Go on.
Oh, right. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Good, good. I'll do that. Just don't put yourself in a place where you can be tempted.
What do you mean by that?
Quit hanging around with that one group which always seems to be getting into trouble. Change some of your friendships. Some of your so-called friends are beginning to get to you. They'll have you completely involved in wrong things before long. Don't be fooled. They advertise they're having fun, but for you, it would be ruin. Don't use me for an escape hatch.
What do you mean, don't use you for an escape hatch?
You understand. You've done it a lot of times. You get in bad situations, you get into trouble, and then you come running to me. Lord, help me out of this mess. I promise you I'll never do it again. You remember some of the bargains you tried to make with me?
Yes, and I'm ashamed, Lord. I really am.
Which bargain are you remembering?
Well, the one time that I almost got caught cheating on a test and I said, "Oh Lord, please don't let her tell the teacher. If she doesn't, I promise I'll be in church every Sunday and I'll do whatever you want me to."
She didn't tell, but you did not keep your promise, did you?
No, and I'm sorry, Lord. I really am. You know, I haven't really thought about it much until now. I just thought that if I said the Lord's Prayer every day, I could go around and do whatever I wanted. I never really thought that anything like this would happen. You know, that you really listen.
I really listen. Go ahead and finish your prayer.
Oh, for thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen.
Do you know what would bring me glory? What would really make me happy?
No, but I'd like to. I want to please you. I can see what a mess I've made of my life. And I really can see how neat it would be to be one of your followers.
You just answered the question.
I did?
Yes. The thing that would bring me glory is to have people like you truly love me. And I see that happening between us. Now that some of these old sins are exposed and out of the way, well, there's no telling what we can do together.
Okay, Lord, let's see what we can make of me.
Yes, let's see.